and Toby AI. And there's some incredible resources here for those of you who are interested in learning and becoming educated on the TRO and Toby AI products today. So I'm going to hand it over to Richard, and thank you again, everybody, for being here with us today. We are recording this session, and for those of you who might be watching this at a later date, we'll post this in our TIS group, of course, on our Facebook social pages. But I appreciate you being here today, and we'll leave time for questions as well. Richard, take us away.
Okay, so I'm going to I can't tell if my video is actually showing. Can you see my face?
I can see your face, yes, and we see your
Okay.
dashboard.
Okay, yeah, you know what's funny is I've got three monitors up here, and sometimes I have trouble figuring out exactly where things are coming in at. That's perfect.
Understood. It's looking good. We see your dashboard, and the world is going around.
All right, good, good. I'll cut my video off. I just thought I'd open up with it. I'm I'm Toby's granddad. Toby is an artificial intelligence that we created, and I want to explain a little bit about it, and I want to take questions, of course, from anyone that has any concerns about artificial intelligence and how it relates to the travel industry. So let me. I always say that artificial intelligence is really not technology. We've isolated you from the technical aspects of it. And basically, if you can type, you can use our program. And it's different from what you might have seen in other AI programs. If you use ChatGPT or one of the others, perhaps Gemini from Google, ours is fundamentally different in several ways. The first is that our Toby stands between you and the AI. You've got a layer, a buffer layer in there, and Toby himself has been trained in travel. So Toby has the background of everything we've ever done in travel. He's got all that stored in memory, and he memorizes your brand voice. So once you begin using him, and once you go through a couple of exercises that we have, you will get, Toby will get to know you, and he'll begin responding to anyone that, any questions that you ask him. He'll respond in your brand voice, and it makes it much easier for you to then identify everything that he writes with you and your company. The other aspect that I want to cover that makes our system different from any other AI is that we have a lot of different content beyond AI. And I'm going to very quickly go through that, but I know that Toby's kind of the star of the show, and I'm going to spend most of my time talking about Toby. So I'm going to cut my own video off here so that I don't distract you from this. There we go. Okay, so this is the content portal, and it is very much designed for content marketing. And when we talk about content marketing, what we're really talking about is an entire array of content that you can use to communicate you and your brand to your clients. So, for example, anything that you do in terms of social media, that's content marketing. If you do a newsletter, that's content marketing. If you produce videos, that's content marketing. And so you want to be able to always be reaching out to your clients in non-obtrusive ways that, in essence, keeps you top of mind. And content marketing is a great vehicle for doing that. So, for example, all the content that we provide is over on this side of the screen. And for example, these are Canva templates that you can download in two different sizes, and you can utilize those by putting your own logo on it. You can change the font, you can change the photography if you want to. Videos, we've got tons of videos in here. The videos are in several different sizes. So you've got Reels, you've got Facebook size, you've got the square Instagram size. So those are all available to you. You can also insert your logo on them and add what we call a bumper. And a bumper is essentially contact information uh, for your agency. These are lead magnets. The lead magnets are customizable. You can change anything about them. You can put your logo on them. You can change the text. You can change the photography. And essentially, they are free content that you can give away to your clients or to new acquaintances that they will exchange their email address. It's a way of generating leads for yourself. Destination guides, we've got 600 destination guides. If you have an annual program with us, you can actually take these and put them on your website. If you don't have an annual program, if you go monthly with us, then you can download a PDF of each of these and send them to your clients. But it gives your client a way of coming to you for research of travel and to get destination guides that pertain to wherever they're headed. This is Toby. We'll look at him in a minute. This is image generation here. We call this VS Create. And I'll just do a real quick one just to give you a sense of how this works. Now, I'm not going to go overboard with this, but just to give you a sense. We give you 50 images a month in the program. And then you can come over here with your brand voice and you can put your logo on it, which I'll do right here. You can put your other contact information, and now you've got something totally unique to you that you can post as a meme on Facebook. So let's look real quick. Oh, and this content here, we call our website content. These are all things that you can place on your websites. This is a travel quiz. These are articles. These are articles. These are slideshows. There's 80 some slideshows in here. And we add new ones every month. This is a brochure rack, climate widget. And actually, I'll show you what some of this looks like. So this is our port of call widget. Clicking on this will bring up a little bit of information about each of these ports of call. Brochures, clocks, got hundreds and hundreds of different destinations. Weather, we've got thousands of destinations. You can put travel news on your website in 3 different formats. Here's the slideshows. This is a question quiz that will suggest destinations to your client. Articles that you can post on your website. Climate data, it goes on and on. We've got all kinds of really great content for you. But like I said, I know that the star of the show is Toby, so that's where I'm going to go now. Whoops, wrong one. So this is Toby. And actually, I'll show you what Toby really looks like. I think this will work. I think I can drag this over here. Toby, I named for my American Fox sound. And here he is generating an image for you.
I love that, Richard. I'm pretty sure many of us can relate.
Well, and here is something I want to give you right now. You can try us out for free. We have a couple of promo codes you can use right here. And these promo codes will give you some discount off the pricing, and you get a 7-day free trial. These images were all generated by the system, as was this one. Apparently, Cats in Space is a favorite of mine, and of course, this was generated by the system. Toby can't really paint. So let's look at how Toby works here. The first thing, and let me bring my chat list up. Okay, so here are chats that I've done in the past. These are prompts. Now, a prompt is essentially your instruction to Toby. You ask Toby a question, that's your prompt. And the better your prompt, the better Toby's response is going to be. A prompt plus his response is a chat. Now you can see here that we have 3 different artificial intelligences that Toby utilizes. And these are prompts that we have saved. You've got a set of prompts in here. You can use those, think of those as sort of templates. You can use those to help you design your own prompt. So what Toby is really good at is 3 things. The first is writing. Any writing exercise you have, Toby is very good at it. Secondly, he's good at coaching. Any business problem that you have, Toby is very good at taking that problem and helping you work through it. Now, that's pretty important given the fact that most of us work in isolation from other travel advisors now. And I'll give you an example of that. And then finally, the other thing that Toby is very good at is marketing. And so I'm going to give you examples of each of those. And I've recorded a couple. I'm going to do a quick that I have recorded just so, and I think this will work. I hope you can see this. If not, I'll do it in actuality. But this will be a little bit faster. Charmaine, can you see this screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. This is a video of a chat that I did with Toby. Right here, this is marketing first, is a sandals flyer. And we're going to use what we call Toby Vision. And Toby can read that flyer and design. You can then ask him questions about it, or you can ask him to develop a marketing campaign. That's what I'm going to do here. So there I am uploading it. And now I ask him this question. I want him to create a marketing campaign. Now he's creating landing page text. And I'm just demonstrating there that he's picking up all the different points from the flyer. Now, think about how long it would take you to develop a marketing campaign on a flyer like this. Toby just did it in less than a minute. Now, let me give you a real quick example of Toby doing a niche market analysis. Here's my prompt. And I'm going to ask Toby to help me analyze good new niche markets for my travel practice. Now, my agency, as far as Toby knows, is called Ace Adventure Travel. So again, he has just coached me, helping me prepare for something. I'm going to show you another example of that in a few minutes. And then the last video I want to show you is Toby adding benefits for your client. So let's think about it for a minute. Typically we do something like we hand over a bottle of wine to our clients as a gift. But what if we did something that was really of added value? That's what I want to show you here. Where Toby, I know that this particular client is a fan of old books. And so I'm asking Toby to reach out and find old bookstores in London where my client's going. Now I'll just do one from a saved prompt right here. Let's prepare for a client meeting. So here I'm going to meet with a client, thinking about going on a cruise, and I want to figure out what items or topics I should cover. Let's get Toby's advice. Notice that Toby saves that chat so that we can go back to it later.
It's really incredible, Richard, because it's tailored specifically for travel sellers. And whether, like you're mentioning, it's a customer communication or presenting an added value or marketing content, I imagine creating itineraries and all kinds of other efficiencies tailored for travel advisors and their planning process.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the great thing about Toby and where he shines and is so different from other
Yes.
AIs is that he is trained in travel and he has an extensive knowledge of the industry. And so he can really be a great assistant to you. And if you think about what we've just seen, he's done some coaching, a couple coaching exercises. He's done some writing for us. He's done a marketing plan. How long would it take you to do those three things in the course of your day? And he's just done it in a matter of minutes. We've been on this call maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Yes.
So that's the great advantage. If you properly integrate Toby into your day, he's going to save you somewhere in the neighborhood of a couple of hours. Get your busy work done out of the way, and then you can spend more time dealing with clients, researching for clients, and marketing to your clients. So that's the huge advantage of what we're doing here. We're creating all kinds of new AIs so that we can create new products for agents. We're in the process of creating right now a Chrome extension so that Toby can follow you around the internet and will be able to work different places on the internet with you. So that you can ask him to analyze an article, for example, or you can ask him to fill in a Facebook post. Now, you'll always want to edit everything. You'll never want to just turn Toby loose and take his answer and utilize it immediately. But for him, in terms of actually assisting you on that first draft, that's where he really does shine.
And being so relevant for our industry, yes.
Exactly. In the settings, you can change the brand voice. You can change Toby's tone, which is more or less the type of emotion that he adds to the voice. You can change the diction that he uses. I usually just use this on chat, but you can also do it in different ways. And then, of course, the different AI controls. That sets up the way that Toby sounds to you as he speaks. Can I answer any questions or show anyone another example? I'd be happy to do something spontaneously.
Thank you, Richard. Incredible. I love that you showed, firsthand how to use your platform because I know that's helpful. And Sandy or any of the ladies have any questions or examples you'd like Richard to dive a little deeper into for you? Speak now or forever wish you had. It's really great because you're not starting, from, like you've mentioned, setting aside the other platforms that people may have thought were similar. Toby is really focused on our industry and specializing with the content and the communications and the thought of engaging with your clients. Sandy says, looks amazing. Looking forward to trying the product. Absolutely. And
And
it's,
let me give you this one more time.
yeah, thank you, Richard.
These are the promo codes.
And did
And
you mention there's a free trial? Did you say
yeah,
7 days?
7-day free trial. And you'll want to go, and let me just show you the site. Actually, we've got a new site coming up in the next few days.
And is that the site you mentioned that allows a little more analyzation or editing, Richard?
Not sure exactly what you're referring to there.
Oh, I'm sorry. You had mentioned that soon there was going to be even greater ability for Toby.
Oh, Toby's going to get some superpowers very soon. And that's the ability to follow you around the internet. Uh,
Okay, yes,
so that he can interact with other pages that you're viewing.
yes.
So this is Voyager Social.ai. You can start a free trial here. And when you start the free trial, there'll be a place to plug in the discount code.
Great. I just typed it into our chat as well. VoyagerSocial.ai. And thank you so much, Richard.
Yeah, and I see Sandy's asking a question about the learning curve.
Yes,
There really is next to no learning curve. And the reason for that is that we have Toby sitting between you and the AIs. So there's next to no learning curve. That's why I'll say if you can type, you can use the system. The other thing we have available to you though is a full support staff. and a full tutorial, video tutorial system. So you can use these to figure out how to do everything. Most of these are no more than 5 minutes long. And we have this group on
Great.
Facebook. And you can see that people are very, very happy with Toby. If you know someone who's using Toby now, ask about it. Because I think you'll get a very, very satisfied response. But people use the Facebook group to share things that they've worked on, to ask questions that are of general interest. And then if somebody has a particular interest, we have a staff who will do one-on-ones with you, who will answer any questions you have, and who will assist you as a user, which is one of the other big differences between what we do and what somebody like ChatGPT does. We know
Yes.
the travel industry.
Excellent. And like you say, just to start right out, to address Sandy's question, Toby is basically your coach that you're speaking to, and the more information you provide him with and what your goal is, the better he will help you.
Exactly. This is an article. If you like writing blog articles, or if you have trouble writing blog articles, this is an article that Toby wrote, and we added great photography to it and got a really nice blog article out of it.
And within the package, Richard, you mentioned there's 50 images included.
Oh, well, no, actually, there are unlimited images for that type of thing.
Okay.
So we have an entire library of images that essentially are the Unsplash library. So those are unlimited. You can use as many of those as you want. In terms of generating an image,
Yes. Okay.
50 credits every month. That's images that the AI generates for you.
Yes. Perfect. Thanks for that clarity. Really incredible, Richard. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad to have the opportunity.
Hey, we appreciate and we're excited. This will be posted within our YouTube channel and Facebook groups as well. Take note, certainly, for our attendees, join the Facebook group. What's the name of the Facebook group, Richard?
Voyager Content Portal.
Perfect. Voyager
And you can join that one even without subscribing to us.
Okay.
So it's facebook.com/groups/Voyager Content Portal.
Okay, great. Excellent. I know there's so much interaction and help, and I joke a bit and say the problems of the world are solved there amongst the community, right?
That's right.
Excellent, Richard. Thank you so much. Thank you
Okay,
for
Chanel.
those who
I do
joined
appreciate
us.
it.
Great. All right. Well, I wish you a good rest of your afternoon and week. And thank you, Richard. I know I'll see you soon at an event coming up.
All right, very good.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.